Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Amirul Izwan bin Amrul Nizam. My matrix number is 2023168591. Welcome to my presentation FYP. Our topic today is sport event certification and purchase happiness influence quality of life among UiTM Shah Alam FSR student. My supervisor names is Nurul Shahida binti Hamdan. Next slide, I want to explain about background of study. First of all, I would like to explain the background of my study. The proposed research sport event certification and purchase happiness influence quality of life towards sporting event in UiTM Shah Alam. Investigate how the joy of purchasing during and the satisfaction of attending and if event will affect the quality of life of semester 6 student from Faculty Sports Science and Recreation FSR at UiTM Shah Alam. This study will be conducted among students, specifically those enrolled in Sport Management and Sports Science program. According to nationwide survey, people who attend sporting event report feeling more satisfied with their life, more connected to others and less stressed afterward. Based on Malaysian Ministry of Youth and Sport, more than 60% of event participants said they feel happier and more connected to their community after the event. Next, I want to explain about problem statement. In the context of sport event in UiTM Shah Alam, one significant issue during sporting event relates to limited facilities and accessibility challenges which directly affect event satisfaction. For instance, several big events have been held at UiTM Shah Alam which are higher education institution sport, SUKIP, UiTM Sport Carnival and Fun Run event. During large-scale event in UiTM Shah Alam, participants and spectators often face difficulties due to limited parking spaces, traffic jams and inadequate public transportation option to attend the event and even more so in the morning. According to the report by Fairuz Effendi 2022, traffic convention at UiTM Shah Alam has been pressing issue, particularly during peak hour and special event. Thus, some attendees at sporting event in UiTM Shah Alam express frustration over poor traffic management, with 40% of Malaysian listing traffic jams as their top frustration. The traffic problem faced could also be the route of road rage and dangerous driving on the road for too long. Other than that, financial problem can also affect the event satisfaction and the quality of happiness of FSR student in UiTM Shah Alam. Therefore, limited budgets make it difficult to organize quality event, including the cost of maintaining facilities and organizing logistics such as sound system, price and athlete accommodation. In addition, the joy derived from purchasing ticket, food, beverage and merchandise during the event also impact the overall satisfaction and quality of life of participants. Based on Hassan and Karim 2020, studies show that purchases that are perceived as a worldwide and satisfied can enhance the participants' experience, which in turn promote positive feeling and emotional well-being. According to a report by Fairuz Effendi 2022, traffic convention at UiTM Shah Alam has been pressing issue, particularly during peak hour and special events such as convocation event, sport event in UiTM Shah Alam. Deputy Superintendent Auxiliary Police of UiTM, Surya Haji Kamis, state that measures are being taken to address the traffic issue, including encouraging the use of alternative model of transportation and implementing a shuttle service to off-campus parking areas. Based on the second picture, it is no different in Malaysia, with our famous rush hour traffic choking up roads leading into the city in the morning and early evening, with 41% of Malaysian listing traffic jams as their top frustration. It is no surprise to find that most of us have a negative view of commuting to and from work. The traffic problem we face could also be root of road rage and dangerous driving from the stress of being on the road for too long, knowing that there is no way to escape the traffic. Besides, I want to share about research hypothesis. 1. This research focus on understanding the relationship between event service quality, satisfaction, happiness, and perceived quality of life, specifically among students attending event at UiTM Shah Alam. The first research question, how do event service quality element impact event satisfaction? Is tied to the hypothesis that there is a significant relationship between the quality of event service and event satisfaction among participants. At UiTM Shah Alam, event service quality can conclude elements such as the cleanliness and functionality of venue like Dewan Agong Tunku Chancellor, JATC, the responsiveness of organizer during event, and the attentiveness of staff and volunteer. This hypothesis highlight the critical role of service quality in ensuring the event meet of exceed student expectation, creating a positive perception of the event. The second research question is, how does satisfaction with the event influence happiness with the consumption experience? It's connected to the hypothesis that there is a significant relationship between event satisfaction and happiness with the consumption experience. When students feel satisfied with the event held on campus, such as sport tournament or cultural festival, they are more likely to experience positive emotions such as joy and pride. The relationship demonstrates how positive event experience can significantly enhance participant overall happiness with their consumption experience. The third research question, does happiness derived from the consumption experience influence participant perceived quality of life? Aligned with the hypothesis that there is a significant relationship between happiness from the consumption experience and perceived quality of life. Event held at UiTM Shah Alam contribute to more than just temporary enjoyment. They also impact students' broader well-being and life satisfaction. This positive emotion contribute to a stronger sense of belonging and purpose, influencing student overall perception of their quality of life. Next, I want to talk about the objective and purpose. The first one is to examine the relationship between the quality of event service and event satisfaction. This objective aim to examine how the quality of event service impact overall satisfaction and how elements such as event organization, accessibility, and atmosphere contribute to participant satisfaction. For example, Theodorakis at 2019 once said that high quality service like seamless logistic and welcoming event environment often lead to increased satisfaction among attendees. The second is to analyze the relationship among event service quality dimension, event satisfaction and happiness with the consumption experience. This examine how specific dimension of service quality such as staff responsiveness and merchandise quality affect both satisfaction and the happiness derived from purchase like ticket, food and beverage. Last of the objective is to examine the quality of life, happiness and experiential purchases among students. The final objective evaluate how emotional satisfaction and happiness derived from event contribute to participant physical, emotional and social well-being. Previous studies have shown that meaningful activities such as attending well-organized event positively influence overall quality of life by Diener 1993. Next, I want to talk about the significance of study. This study is significant because it offers a valuable understanding of the connection among the quality of life of HSR student in sporting event at UiTM Shah Alam, purchase happiness and sport event satisfaction through the identification of crucial elements like atmosphere, accessibility, service quality and the emotional satisfaction that come from purchase, and study highlight area that can be improved to enhance the overall event satisfaction. According to Rahman and Sharif 2019, this information will be useful to event planners in the future when it comes to improving service delivery and facility provision and providing worldwide shopping at reasonable price such as exclusive merchandise and high quality food offer that increase participant satisfaction. Based on Hassan and Karim 2020, this study shed light on how event may contribute to positive community tie and personal happiness by connecting event satisfaction and consumption experience to physical, emotional and social aspect of well-being. Next is delimitation. There are three elements for delimitation. Firstly is geographical scope. This study focus exclusive on sporting event held at UiTM Shah Alam. Event outside their geographical are not included. Next is participant. The study specifically target for semester 6 students from Faculty Sport Science and Recreation FSR and enrolled in Sport Management and Sport Science program who attend sporting event at UiTM Shah Alam. These students were chosen because of their active engagement in sport and related activities. Lastly is about type of event. This research focus exclusive on sporting event, not sporting event such as academic and cultural event are not part of this study. This element makes sporting event particularly relevant for FSR students and their overall experience at UiTM Shah Alam. Next is limitation. For the first point is generalizability. One limitation of this study is the generalizability for the result to other sport event contexts. For limitation 2, type of sport event and service element. Another limitation is the type of sport event examined and the focus on specific service element related to the physical environment. For instance, the design of sport facility and the quality of personnel such as event staff and referees might have a stronger impact on participant satisfaction in larger or more diverse sporting event. A final limitation is the sample size. This study specifically focused on the relative small group of participants, namely FSR students, in their 6th semester attending event at UiTM Shah Alam. The finding may not represent participants from other university. Next is operational term. The first point is sport event satisfaction. This term describes the overall positive experience and contentment that UiTM Shah Alam students, particularly those from the Faculty of Sports Science and Recreation (FSR), derive from attending sporting event. It is include satisfaction with service quality, accessibility of event atmosphere, organization, entertainment value, and customer service. Second point is purchase happiness. Refer to the emotional satisfaction and happiness that student FSR UiTM Shah Alam semester 6 in sport management and sport science program feel when spending money on items related to the sporting event such as ticket, food, beverage, and merchandise. Lastly is quality of life. Represent the overall well-being of UiTM Shah Alam student, physical and emotional in the contact quality of life. Examine how satisfaction with sporting event and the happiness gained from event-related purchases improve students' perception of their life quality. Next, I want to talk about the point literature review. The first point is relationship between event service quality and participant satisfaction. The quality of sporting event significantly impact various participant outcomes such as service value, destination perception, and the intention to return or recommend the event. Second point is impact of event quality on satisfaction at UiTM Shah Alam. At UiTM Shah Alam, the caliber of event service such as the location, staff interaction, and participant result greatly influence overall satisfaction. UiTM is well known for its landmark location and well-planned infrastructure which make an ideal venue for sporting event. Providing the excellent service from the event ambience to the staff engagement can significantly boost participant satisfaction with the event. Lastly is about event satisfaction, happiness, and quality of life. Event satisfaction does not just contribute to happiness during the event but also influence participant quality of life. Based on a Kabladinau 2018 research show that satisfaction with the event outcomes, including the quality of the environment and personal experience, can enhance overall well-being. Next, I want to explain about the conceptual framework. This framework, the independent variables are sport event satisfaction and purchase happiness. Sport event satisfaction refer to the student enjoyment and positive experience when participating or attending sport event organized. Meanwhile, purchase happiness capture the happiness and satisfaction they derive from spending on sport-related activity, merchandise, and experience. The second point is dependent variables in the study is quality of life, which encompasses the students' overall well-being, including physical, social, and psychological aspect. This research aims to explore how participating in sport event and making sport-related purchases contribute to enhance students' quality of life. Next is methodology. This study employed a quantitative research design that systematically collect and analyze numerical data to test the proposed hypothesis. Data will be collected using structured questionnaire distributed to the semester 6 students from Faculty of Sports Science and Recreation (FSR) at UiTM Shah Alam. The total population is 189 students. Is divided into two programs, which is sport management with 98 students and sports science program with 91 students. This research specifically used a descriptive research design. Descriptive research focused on outlining the characteristic of particular phenomenon in participant satisfaction and happiness student during the sporting event at UiTM Shah Alam. Next, I want to talk about the sample. The sampling technique Researcher will use is probability sampling. The questionnaire were collected from semester 6 students from the Faculty Sports Science and Recreation FSR at UiTM Shah Alam, and the total of the students from both programs is 189 students from semester 6. Based on formula Krejci and Morgan, 1970, a sample of 125 students was determined to be used in this study. This includes students from sport management and sport science program. This studies chooses this population because both of these programs have a syllabus in organizing events that have been held in a particular semester in UiTM Shah Alam and outside the UiTM. Therefore, the abilities and skills in sport event are very closely related to both of these programs, and they can understand the survey question and have a variety of experience in participating in event and organizing event. Next, I want to talk about the instrument. The primary tool for data collection is structured questionnaire designed to measure the independent variable, which is event satisfaction and purchase happiness, and the dependent variable is quality of life. The questionnaire is carefully constructed and divided into 3 sectors, which is section A, B and C. For section A is demographic question. Section B, question on event satisfaction and purchase happiness. Responses are captured using 7-point Likert scale ranging from 1 strongly disagree to 7 strongly agree. Section C is question on quality of life, covering physical, emotional, social and economic well-being, also measured using a 7-point Likert scale. The questionnaire is available in Malay and English to cater to the participant language preference and minimize misunderstanding. Established scale from previous studies are adapted to ensure the validity and reliability for the measurement. For instance, questions on service are based on Brandy and Crony 2001, while items on quality of life are derived from the personal well-being index by Crumming at 2003. Next, I want to talk about the pilot test. The primary objective of the pilot test is to determine whether the questionnaire is reliable and suitable for the main research or not. A pilot test was conducted in this research is 30 participants. The result of the pilot test Cronbach alpha is 0.804. It is indicating good reliability and acceptable. That means the instrument is reliable for measuring the construct of the interest. Feedback from the pilot test also helped refine the questionnaire, ensuring that all items was clear and easily understood by the participant. Next, I want to talk about the data collection, how researchers collect the data. In this study, the procedure includes 5 key steps. The first step is obtaining ethical approval by submitting the research proposal and relevant documentation to the appropriate ethics committee. This includes detail about the study objective, methodology, and measure to ensure participants confidently and informed. The second step is involve requesting permission from the Faculty of Sports Science and Recreation to conduct the research and explaining the purpose of study and its relevance to the sports student. The third step is researcher organizing a briefing session for the FSR students selected as a participant. During this session, researcher will explain the objective of the study and how the data will be utilized. The fourth system is involve distributing Google Form questionnaire link to the sports student. The link will be shared through the email class group, which is send the link and QR code to the scan and answer the questionnaire. Finally, collection the completed responses. One all response, researcher will collect the questionnaire data from the sample. Next is about the data analysis. How event service quality element influence has an impact on event satisfaction. For this question, descriptive analysis will help summarize how FSR students rate the various service quality elements such as the event satisfaction. Researcher will analyze the average rating from mean score provided by the student for this service aspect and their overall event satisfaction. The second point is how satisfaction with the event influence happiness with the consumption experience. This question use descriptive analysis. For the FSR student attending a sporting event at UiTM Shah Alam, descriptive analysis will help summarize how satisfied students feel with their event experience and how this satisfaction and correlates with their happiness during the event. Lastly, does happiness influence the participant perceived quality of life? This question is inferential analysis, will be used to test if happiness experience at sporting event influence student perceived quality of life. For example, regression analysis could be used to determine whether happiness as a result of the event significantly predict improvement in student overall quality of life. In conclusion, this study showed the sporting event have a strong positive effect on improving the quality of life for UiTM Shah Alam FSR student, with the event satisfaction and happiness from the experience playing an important role in boosting participant emotional, social, physical well-being. The finding demonstrate that this event can significantly enhance students' overall life experience and highly effective in highlighting the positive impact of sporting event and providing valuable insight that can be used to improve future event and maximize their benefit for students.